What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. So, about this third ban list. And I don't know if you can hear like the undertone in my voice. It's not because, you know, I'm doing a third ban list video and I'm sick of that. Like I could talk about fake ban lists all day. It's just how credible this is looking and how bad this format would actually be. Out of the 3 lists that I posted, this one right here is by far the worst one. And unfortunately, this is the first one where people have straight up claimed that they have seen it. You know what I mean? And as Tragoedia said in his video, I mean, there are clear indicators to which you can find out the validity of, you know, a ban list, a prospective ban list. Like if it's fake, and you can check its credentials and stuff like that. Obviously, one being, you know, scans of the V-Jump and scans of the card that come associated with the V-Jump. The problem here is we basically, in this event, we basically cut out the middleman. What I mean is, it's always been rumored that the ban list is at Worlds. And now this is the first time, through my knowledge, that we're having players at Worlds who are posting pictures of the cards at Worlds, who are posting pictures of the people playing, who are posting pictures of, you know, things that are going on at Worlds, basically saying, yeah, guys, we've seen this list. This is it. I mean, obviously there are going to be players there who can read Japanese because Japan is represented at Worlds. So basically we have Worlds going on right now because it's already in the AM over there. And we're having people who are at the event saying, yeah, this is the list. We don't have to wait until the V-Jump comes out. We don't have to wait 8 days for you to see this new list or for you to see the same list, just, you know, mocked differently in a book. And I don't know, man. This is disheartening. I mean, I'm going to go through the list and tell you about my opinions. It's so horrible. Like, even the list that I make on Pojo that have blatant bias where I'll be like, I want to bring back Crush Card because I haven't played with it in 2 years. Like, even those lists could far outdo this. I mean, this list is, it's blasphemy. Like Inch95 and Stephen A. Smith says. It's blasphemous. Okay, Forbidden, Elemental Hero Stratos, Brionac, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, Future Fusion, and Heavy Storm. They banned 4 cards, and only one of them deserved to be banned. Like, I hate to say it, because I know your Yu-Gi-Oh channel was talking about why Heavy Storm need to be banned, which is, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. Heavy Storm is like Gores. It's a necessary evil in the game. Do you want to know why? Because it's been proven time and time again, if you take Heavy Storm out the format, what people will do, and I did this. Watch my GB top 4 video at Regional. I did it all day. Summon the Quarry, set 5. Come at me, bro. How the fuck are you going to get through that? Like Billy Breck said, you better have 2 Night Beams and 2 MSTs. That's basically the only way for you to fight back. It's like auto win. It's just in a different way. And it's so fun if you're the player doing it. But it's so annoying to go against. And I can tell you, under this list, that's what I would play. I would play GB or TG Stun. Because, I mean, the decks don't really change. I would just go set 5, summon Rush Rhino. Set 5, set Laquari. Chances are I may have a way to stop a summon. Bottomless Solemn Warning. If I'm playing TG or GB, I have a way to stop Monster Effects, Skill Drain, Gladiator Beast, Charity. I mean, I probably have a way to stop attacks. Horn of the Phantom Beast, D-Prison, Mirror Force. Like, there isn't much that you can do to fight back against that. Stratos seems just like a jerk reaction. Brionac is just, it's baffling to me. Maybe they just wanted to completely kill the last trace of that, the fact that synchros existed, because if that's what they were trying to do, they clearly accomplished that. Future Fusion is justified. We won't even talk about that. It's so bad. They actually banned Stratos. Are you kidding me? Because Heroes took Japanese nationals and because they were a really amazing deck in Japan. Like, don't kid yourselves either. Heroes are dead. Don't think that you can throw a bunch of Noble Knight Gawains in the deck and have it run as smoothly. Like, it's not the same. Stratos tutors the entire freaking deck. He tutors 3 whole archetypes. Was the card too powerful? Yes. Did it deserve to be banned? No, because you just killed that entire pool. You know what I mean? Like, Stratos is one of those things where it's too important to the game to ban. Limited to 1. Red Eyes Metal Darkness Dragon. I know I say it wrong. I'm not going to change. Inzektor Centipede, Rescue Rabbit, Wind Up Carrier, Zenmaity, 1 day a piece, ultimate offering. 1 day a piece and ultimate offering. I made It's Broken videos on them. You can watch them. I'll have them linked to for if you want my opinion on those cards and why I had them at 1 on my list, I believe. If not, then those were cards that I would have wanted to go to 1. Konami and Konami Fashion hits the wrong card. You don't limit Zenmaity, you ban Hunter because, again, it only serves one purpose in the deck. Like, if you lose because your opponent goes, carrier, rat, and gets a couple more carrier, like, okay, that's one good play that the deck has. It has one derpy play. Deal with it. Like, as long as it's not picking apart my hand. And again, Billy Break also said in his podcast, you can still loot 2 cards out of your opponent's hand with one Zenmaity plus go like +3. So that doesn't really stop anything. He actually talked me into Inzektor Centipede going to 1 being better than Dragonfly going to 1 because you can OTK with one Dragonfly. You cannot OTK with one Centipede in your deck. With one Centipede, you have to structurally change that deck. That whole Excalibur OTK, like, it doesn't work anymore if you only have one Centipede. And like, what are you summoning? Summoning hoppers? Like, they blow up other cards, but they don't get any more monsters out. They don't even exceed with the rest of the deck because they're level 4. Red Eyes was obvious. Rescue Rabbit to 1, I mean, I'm fine with that. Again, I thought it should have went to 2, but I'm perfectly fine with that. The semi-limits, I got a problem with these semi-limits. I'm sorry, I just do. Book of Moon and Pot of Avarice. First off, Pot of Avarice, like, it's not even, most people are so fixated on the fact that it gives you a +1. I'm gonna let everybody in on one little key part about Avarice. The drawing is actually less important right now. The most important part about Pot of Avarice is the recycling. When you wind up loop, you drawing 2 cards is irrelevant. The fact that you get to pick apart the rest of your opponent's hand and finish that job, that's the important part. Like, the important part, ever since they made Xyz and Synchro decks that go, at the speed of lightning, like, is recycling your resources. Drawing is amazing. I'm not saying that that's not important. Always +1 drawing is, amazing in this game. But it's like the recycling. It's not the fact that you get 2 more cards. Like in Dino Rabbit, you put a Lagi on board, then you put a Doko on board. Your opponent wastes all their resources trying to kill that. Then you just Pot of Avarice everything back into your deck, summon a Torghite, and do it all again. Like, you don't ever run out of live targets. Like, the drawing is just like, it's just the cherry on top, man. I mean, I don't know. Pot of Avarice should have went the fucking other way. Like, I could have really lived with that card being banned. I mean, you have decks now that they go summon Torghite, make a Zenmaity, summon another monster. I have met 4 monsters on the board off 1 monster summon. Like, are you kidding? The game is too fast. Like, the condition of Pot of Avarice is a joke now. Everybody says that Book of Moon should be at 2 or 3. The problem with Book of Moon being at 2 or 3 is Book of Moon it's auto syndrome. It's auto staple syndrome. The max amount of Book of Moons allowed is the max amount is the same amount that people are going to run. Like, you could almost say it's a mathematical formula. Like, X equals the amount. X is the amount of Book of Moons that people are allowed to run, which is equivalent to the amount of Book of Moons that are legal. Like, Book of Moons should be at 1. It just, especially without priority, that thing stops everything. Like, I don't even hate it so much, the fact that it stops everything, because it is a -1. My biggest problem with Book at 2 or 3 is that everybody's going to run 2 or 3. If you let people run 5 Book of Moons, they would run 5 Book of Moons. That's how good the card is, because it covers so much ground. You think of anything your opponent could potentially do in Yu-Gi-Oh! As far as using a monster, and Book of Moon basically disrupts about 90% of that shit. Tragoedia, I'm indifferent. The card could be at 1, 3, 7. I really don't care. And Spore, it's good to see Spore's unlimited. Not really sure, like, if you can really run Plant Synchro. I think that this would definitely be good and like synchron based decks, because now they might be able to, actually have a potential engine with Lone Fire, Dandelion, and Spore, because I mean, a lot of those decks are already running Dandelion, but now you can throw Spore and Lone Fire, which both work perfectly in the deck to begin with. So, and I don't like the fact they didn't unban anything. And just, God, I said it when I made that video, things Konami wants you to forget. Like, has Konami like brainwashed themselves into believing that Blackluster Soldier is a fucking balanced card? Because I feel like he's been swept under the rug and completely forgotten about. Like, you banned Brionac before you banned BLS? What? Like, oh my goodness. So, again, this could possibly just not even be the ban list. And if I put a very subjective title, you know, just understand that I'm trying to get more attention to my channel. Don't take it personally like I'm trying to deceive you guys or anything, because if you've been listening to the video, you hear me telling you this isn't confirmed. But you know, when you have people like Jarrell Winston, who is allegedly saying, "Hey, yo, this is the real list," it makes me feel, because if you're not running a back row based deck for the next 6 months, you're just going to get your ass handed to you all day and night. So let me know what you guys think of this shit-tastic format, and I'll talk to you later.